For decades, Meryl Streep and Don Gummer were believed to be one of Hollywood's last unshakable love stories, a marriage untouched by fame, scandal, or time. But behind the dignity and silence that defined their relationship, a single turning point quietly changed everything, leading Meryl to make the most painful decision of her life, ending a 45-year partnership that had once been her anchor. The truth, far heavier than any headline, began with a slow emotional shift around 2017, subtle enough that even close friends couldn't see it. Their separation was not born of drama or betrayal, but of two lives slowly drifting apart. Though the world saw them together at the 2018 Oscars, the romantic core of their marriage had already faded. For more than 6 years, they lived separate emotional lives, raising children, sharing grandchildren, yet no longer sharing the same rhythm. Still, Meryl continued to wear her wedding ring, a symbol not of denial, but of respect for the life they built. Even in October 2023, photographed at the Princesa de Asturias Awards with her ring still on, the world assumed nothing had changed. But everything had. When People magazine confirmed their separation later that year, fans were stunned to learn the split had happened quietly long ago. The timeline became clearer: the sale of their longtime Tribeca penthouse in 2020, Meryl's purchase of a Pasadena home in 2017, and the emotional distance that had slowly become irreversible. Their love story began in 1978, born from heartbreak after the death of Meryl's former partner, John Cazale, a loss that shaped her understanding of love and grief forever. Don entered her life with compassion and steadiness, and they married just 6 months later, building a home defined by privacy, balance, and sacrifice. While she became one of the most celebrated actresses in history, Don thrived in quiet artistry, sculpting far from the spotlight. But as Meryl's fame expanded and Don remained grounded in his world, the difference in their personal rhythms slowly widened. They weren't fighting, they were drifting. Selling their shared home felt like closing a chapter neither could fully express. And as Meryl recognized the quiet erosion of emotional closeness, a feeling she painfully remembered from losing John, she understood that holding on would hurt more than letting go. Their separation, made privately with dignity, preserved the respect that had carried them through nearly half a century. They continued to celebrate family milestones together, even after choosing lives apart, and Meryl kept wearing her ring as a tribute to the life they had built. When the public finally learned the truth, there was no scandal. Only a quiet ending to a long love story shaped by time, change, and acceptance. Today, Meryl continues her extraordinary career, while Don devotes himself to his art, both moving forward with gratitude rather than bitterness. In the end, their marriage didn't end because something went wrong. It ended because life changed, and they chose grace over resistance. What do you think about Meryl and Don's quiet, respectful separation after 45 years together? Do you believe some relationships simply evolve with time? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more deep dives into Hollywood's most fascinating lives.